Hey Robert, here's a little video of the cabinets you're asking me about. You can see they go from the ceiling all the way to the floor, and I did build them in the room standing upright when I put them together. Basically it's a box, a large box. It has two sides and a top, a middle shelf, upper middle shelf, lower middle shelf, and then there is a bottom shelf. So there's 4 shelves in the unit, and then there's this smaller shelf up here. I made this one half the width because I wanted to put the recessed lighting in it, and using a shelf that's half the width, it allows the light to travel the whole distance inside that area. Otherwise you end up with a big dark void like you got down here. They're all made out of birch veneer plywood, and then it's framed out with, this is like a 1x2 over top over the ends. And the reason I framed it out like this is like a kitchen cabinet. It adds more strength to the vertical, to the horizontal things, and the vertical makes it stiffer. The center cabinet, this one is the same way. And the doors are also made out of the same type of 1x2. It's kind of like a shaker style. And this stuff in the middle is birch plywood. It's 1/4 inch. And I used a router to make a channel so that could be recessed inside there. And these are those quick release hinges, and those are put in with 1 3/8 Forstner bit. These are like 28 bucks a piece. And when I built it, like I said, I built them in the room. I also glued it together. They're all butt joints with glue and screws. I used a big set of bar clamps I got. You can see they're about 3 feet long. And so I got a bunch of those, and I glued it all together. And then there are screw holes in through the side that are countersunk and filled. You can't even see them though. There's one right there. There's another one right back here somewhere, but you can't even see them. If you use the, like I said, the birch veneer plywood, it paints real nice, and you get a real nice smooth finish out of everything. You got the bottom shelf is about 4.5 to 5 inches off the ground, and the top piece where the lighting is about 3 inches shy of the ceiling. Now, these don't go all the way to the ceiling. There's a gap at the top, about 1 inch gap, and I had to figure in for this plate here to go across so that the crown molding would fall across it. I don't remember, I think you got crown in your living room, but and this here piece was made out of a piece of 1x5, and I used a compass to make the arc out of it and cut it out with a jigsaw. So if you got any more questions, you know, just give me a call. I don't suggest building it this way. I would, if I was to do it again, I think I would do it in 2 pieces, make a bottom and then a top. You'll probably have to do 5 pieces, because I think you have a window where my fireplace is, if I'm correct. I would put a bench across there or something, you know, across the fireplace area, and then make a lower cabinet for both sides, and then upper bookshelves for both sides, and have it all line up, and you can trim it all out with molding or whatnot. But yeah, that's what they look like. I did all the work myself. What Jeff did was he did the crown molding in the room. It took me 2 days to hang 3 pieces, and I was just getting really frustrated, and he came over and he did the whole room like in an hour. So, but the cabinets I built, I did all the surround around the fireplace too, and built the mantle as well. But it's all that Craftsman or shaker style, whatever you want to call it. Just, you know, block and cube and post and stuff. So there you have her. Let me know if you need anything else.